Hey, what's going on, guys? New deck profile. This time around, I'm going to be profiling Ston. Very, very solid deck, at least in my opinion, this format. For those of you who do not know what a Stun deck is, the point of the deck, every single monster that I run in here serves, a different purpose. So, you're just able to summon all these guys, and each card should be able to shut your opponent down in some way, and it just becomes of a great annoyance if you can get the deck rolling. I'll show you what I mean with the deck list. 3 Doomcaliber. Negates monster effects. Very annoying. 3 Thunder King Rai-Ohs. Can add cards from the deck to the hand, and I can tribute to negate a special summon. Very annoying as well. 3 Banisher. Takes a graveyard out of the game. Once again, very annoying. I'm going to stop saying that because it's annoying. Solid card. I like it over Kaiku. You can run Kaiku if you want, but I'd rather just take the graveyard out of the, equation instead of, letting them use the grave and then me having to hit with a Kaiku and remove. So, 2 D.D Warrior Lady. Basic monster removal. You can ram it into something. You can set it, you can let your opponent attack into it because, they'll pretty much have to. Spirit Reaper. Pretty good wall. There's stuff to kill it, but good wall. Plus I can get in there and maybe get some +1s. Blackwing Gale. Just a very, very solid card. Just summon it. You can half a synchro, half, whatever big banger they got on the board, and probably run it over. Maybe this with a Book of Moon can get over almost everything. 1 Amazon Sage. Here's a card for anyone that doesn't know what it does. One of the best cards I've ever seen. I know I'm probably overhyping this. I mean, anyone that knows me, I've been hyping the shit out of this card. It's really, really good. It's a mini breaker. 4-star, 1400 attack. Gets under Bottomless. And if you can keep it on the board, let's say you attack, pop a card, then set like Bottomless, D-Prison, whatever, and then, they'll try and summon or attack, and then you just negate it, and the next turn you just attack and pop again. That's the reason why it's better than Breaker. And it gets under Bottomless, like I said, so. Then my last monster, Neo-Spacian Grandmole. Very annoying just to summon, bounce, Not a lot of people are running like D-Prison or anything like that, so if you can get this out, it can kind of be a soft kind of a lock. If you have another monster on the board, Thunder King and Mole will attack, bounce, go, and then they're like, oh, well, I got a set, Mole, etc. So, like I said, every monster does something to your opponent in some way, so it's really cool. My spell lineup. 3 Pot of Duality. Amazing card. One of the best decks to have this, just because I'm not special summoning. The only way that I can is with Blackwing Gale, but most times I just summon the half something and then I just set back rows. But I can special summon, but regardless, very, very good card. Just lets me, set my board up. The ideal thing is to open up maybe, I don't know, 2 monsters and, being able to set like 4 back rows or, something like that. If you open like that, you should be winning most times unless you get hacked. Continuing though, 3 Book of Moon. Stops synchro summoning, just stops whatever card that you may not have another answer to. So, it lets your monster run over whatever. So, 2 Smashing Ground. Basic destruction, play something that may be of a threat and then just summon one of my monsters. 2 Mystical Space, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole. That's the spells. The traps now. 3 D-Prison, 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Bottomless, 2 Dust Tornado, 1 Starlight. Let me talk about this real quick. I have no idea why no one's running this anymore. Not no one, but a lot of people online are saying this card's terrible. We lost Heavy Storm, but we also gained Dark Hole, and Black Rose is at 3, and Blackwings are supposedly really playable, so they're running Icarus Attack, and If Lightsworn becomes good, you're just like, boom, Celestia, boom, JD, whatever. So, very solid cards still. Plus, I mass set, so why wouldn't you do it? Another one-ofs. Well, continuing the one-ofs. Solemn Judgment, Torrential, Oppression, and Mirror Force. So, that is the trap lineup. You're pretty much playing, you know, protect the monster, whatever one you summon. The key thing with this deck, you don't want to just drop a bunch of monsters. Like, you don't have to drop a monster every turn as long as you have the protection, you know, to keep them on the board. Because you don't want to have to walk into like a Torrential Tribute or a Mirror Force or something like that. Dark Hole. That just isn't cool. So, like I said, I mean, just summon a monster one at a time. Also, another thing, one thing you will never ever want to do unless like you have to, you don't want to have both of those on the board, because if you gotta go to like tribute a special summon, then this has to tribute and negate it. I mean, basic knowledge, but just trying to help you guys, you know, play the deck at least more correctly than maybe what you were before. But anyways, that's a deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I should be having another deck profile up in a few days. Not sure what I'm gonna do it on yet, but hope you guys enjoyed. Keep subscribing to me. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for the deck, let me know. I didn't bother showing the side deck just because we don't really have a defined meta yet, so it's not really worth it for me to post it, and then, you know, someone come on 2 months later with a comment and be like, well, why are you siding this card? I'm like, well, can you look at the date of my video, you know? But that's just annoying to me, so I avoid that. So, yeah, guys, that's it. Deuces.